Good Saturday morning, everybody. Hey, what's happening? I normally don't do Shawn Talks Trucking on the weekends, but since I didn't do one all week because my schedule's messed up, I figured I'd go ahead and do one now. Out here in Kansas on I-70, eastbound and down, trying to get back to Georgia. Wind's blowing pretty strong. See, it's not snowing, but there's just so much snow on the side of the road, you can't tell if it's snowing or not. It's all the snow blowing across the road. So it's not coming from the sky, it's coming from the fields, you know what I mean? Holly Springs, Fire Up and more. What's up? What's going on? Good morning. Man, I'm doing all right, man. Just trying to get through Kansas. Staying on the backside of all this weather. Y'all let me know where you're at. I heard there was a lot of winds in Georgia and Tennessee yesterday. I've heard Louisville's messed up. I heard Iowa's getting slammed with snow. I heard there's bad weather all over the country. I'm out here and reporting here from Kansas. It's cold. It's my temperature says 0 degrees. It's cold. Wind chill factor here is 25 to 30 below zero here in Kansas this morning. But the roads are good. Good morning, John. Awesome. I can't wait to train you, buddy. Can't wait, buddy. That's great. Be transformed Bible believer. What's up? Good morning. Hey, I appreciate that super chat yesterday, man. That means a lot. Thank you, buddy, big dog. Jay Shameless, what's up? It's windy in North Carolina. I know it's windy here. What's up, Jay Leatherman? Yeah, so let me tell you what happened last night. Ooh, that wind's strong a little bit. Let me tell you what happened last night. So I got parked in this rest area. When I went to bed, it was like 5 degrees. Okay, well, then it went below zero last night. Well, I've got a EPU. Good morning, John. I got an EPU unit on my International, which normally keeps me warm, and I turn my truck off, turn it on. It's battery operated. It makes the heat bump, the bump heat in the back. Well, it's been running every night. Good morning, Tony Parker. But last night, I woke up in the middle of the night, I don't know, around 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was frozen. I mean, I woke up literally frozen. It was blowing cold air. And you got to mind you now, it was negative last night. Well, good morning, TJ. You got to mind you, it was negative, it was below zero. So I woke up like, whoa, right out of my sleep, like somebody just poured ice all over me. Like I was dead asleep, and all of a sudden, bam. You know what I'm saying? Truck driving start to finish. Good morning to you, buddy. I woke up like, whoa. So I sat straight up in the bed, and I was like, what the crap? And then I reached over there, and I felt the air, and it was blowing ice cold out. And I was like, God almighty, no. So then I went and cranked the truck, and it took about 10, 15 minutes to warm the truck up, which wasn't that long, but it was as long when you're talking about below zero. So I put my overalls on. I have some insulated overalls, which keep me warm, and my hoodie and my boggin and my gloves. Got fully dressed and covered up in the blankets, and I was like, okay, cool. What's up, one busted trucker? Good morning, United Billy. Yeah, one busted trucker made the move and come on over to Rosedale. He just on his first run. Well, he went to Maryland. Now he's on his way back down to Pennsylvania. They got him hooked up with a bunch of miles this weekend, so I'm proud for that. But one busted trucker, he'd been waiting a while to come over here to Rosedale, and he was on the fence about it, and he finally made the decision. I think he made a really good decision, so I'm glad you're here, buddy. I'll help you any way I can. But yeah, so I noticed the drivers that come to Rosedale that are kind of on the fence about things, they end up being the best drivers. The ones that are like, I don't know, Shawn, I'm doing pretty good here. And it's hard to let go if you're a good runner and you're making good money to come step out, but the benefits here at Rosedale are awesome. The drop and hook, the miles, and the home time, and the people. They're just awesome people. But anyway, glad to see everybody in here this morning. I know it's Saturday morning, but I figured some of y'all might be out there running. I wanted to go over a few things with y'all. And I know we talked about this the other day, but I think it's important to talk about just because it's happening everywhere, and that's the strong winds. I don't talk enough about that, I don't think, because it is a danger of high winds. I was talking to Thomas Morgan a while ago about it. It's a danger if you're really, really light. You know what I'm saying? Michael Moravio, what's up, buddy? So it's a danger if you're really light. Okay, if you're heavy, it's not as much as a danger. It's still a danger, but not as much as if you're light. But things you need to know about in high winds. Yesterday, you don't have to be out in Wyoming and Kansas to be dealing with high winds. There's tornadoes in the South, and Texas, Alabama, Mississippi, Texas. They can be everywhere. Winds can come not just from hurricanes. They can come from snowstorms. They can come from anywhere. So driving a truck, you got to be prepared for high winds. So how do you do that, drivers? How do you prepare yourself for high winds? Well, that's what we're going to talk about. The first thing you want to do is you want to reduce your speed. When you know the winds are high, slow down to a speed that you're comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? What did United Billy say? He said 40 miles an hour up here pushing trucks sideways. See what I'm talking about? So you slow down to a speed. The winds are not this strong here in Kansas, but the speed limit is 75, and I'm going 62 because I can hold it in the lane. If it's blowing me out of my lane, then I'll slow down a little more, and then if I can't, then I pull off the side of the road. So you know what I'm saying? So anyway, the roads right now where I'm at are not iced. They're dry. All the snow's on the side, so I'm good to go. Roads are good, except the wind's a little strong. So one thing I am going to do is I want to make sure that I have a firm grip on my steering wheel. Both hands on the steering wheel, drivers. Not just one, but both. Keep them both on there. Don't be picking your nose, scratching your toes. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you got your hands on the steering wheel, because all of a sudden it'll just boop, it'll just come. You see the wind gust coming across? You can actually see it in the snow. I like that because I can actually see, like I can see there ain't no snow coming across, but up ahead, I'll see a big gust and I'll just hold tight on the steering wheel. Now I've got 40,000 pounds of brakes, so I'm not in danger of flipping over, I don't think. But if I wasn't holding on the steering wheel, I could get pushed into the lane. Don't like that. So another thing that you want to do is you want to be aware of the wind direction. The wind's going to the right, so I know I'm going to keep it kind of pulling to the left a little bit because that's the way it's going. So you want to, typically I should probably be over here in the left lane, but I don't like riding the left. There's nobody on the road, so I'm going to ride the left lane for a minute. So if the wind knocks me, it's going to knock me in the right lane instead of knocking me in the left lane. See the wind gust? You can see it. But I just feel funny riding in the left lane. Don't get back over the right lane. But okay, so when you're driving in this mess, you want to be aware of the wind direction. Most definitely be aware of that. Woo! I can feel that wind there. You want to be aware of the wind direction, okay? Another thing is you want to keep safe distance. Now, I'm out here in Kansas and there ain't nobody on the road. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nobody behind me. I ain't nobody in front of me. So, I'm not have to worry about the safe distance thing. But if you were, you want to definitely keep a safe distance. If you've got to stop, you can stop quick. And you don't want to be around anybody. So be cautious of large vehicles. Be particularly careful when you're driving near large vehicles such as other trucks or buses. They can create wind tunnels, y'all, that may affect you. And it may affect your truck stability. Just by a truck coming by, you can create like a wind tunnel and it can knock you off the lane. So when a truck starts to come by me, let's say a truck was going to pass me, I would just ease off the throttle and let them go around me. And I'm not talking these things to preach at y'all. I'm just talking these things to keep your safety in mind. That's the reason I started this channel, was to try to help you succeed. And also, believe it or not, guys, it helps me. By me talking to you about it is keeping me accountable, and I'm reminded of these things that I learned years ago from my mentors and my trainers of how to deal with some of the situations. Some of y'all drivers ain't never dealt with it. Some of y'all drivers have, including myself, and we might have gotten relaxed with it. Thinking, it's okay. I've been speeding 100 times for the last 10 years, and I ain't never got a ticket or ain't never had a wreck. One time. I always said you can drive down a mountain 1,000 times too slow, only one time too fast. Same thing goes with the wind direction. You can take your hands off the steering wheel 1,000 times, but one time you do it, got them. You know what I'm saying? Just take it slow. Like United Billy says, he says, take it slow and easy, calm, and collected. Better late than never. Exactly. Another thing you don't want to do when you're out here in these high winds, y'all, if you're just joining me, we're talking about driving in high winds. I'm on I-70 eastbound. The winds are not like tornado winds or nothing, but they're strong. But I'm heavy. But I thought it was a good time to go over this so y'all can actually see the wind direction. But you don't want to make any jerkies. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to jerk the wheels. You don't want to, if the wind does push me to the right, I'm just going to ease it to the left. I'm not going to just jump to the right, you know what I'm saying? Attaboy, what's happening? It says, are you reducing your speed today or going normal? No, I'm reduced. Right now I'm going at 60 miles an hour. Speed limit 75. So I've reduced it because the winds are a little stronger so I can handle it. I don't really want to be at top speed right now. You can't outrun the wind, y'all. You can't outrun the wind. So I just slow down so I have a better control of it. Now, you can tell how fast. Somebody said, well, how fast should I go, Shawn? Should I go 50, 60? It depends on your situation. It all depends on what you're driving, what you can handle, and what you feel safe maneuvering with the wind blowing you around. If it's not blowing around, you want to go a little speed, slower, I mean faster, you can speed up. But you can, if it starts to jerk you around, slow down. Exactly, Leatherman, exactly. So, and also you want to check your weather forecast. This Garmin I got lets me know a lot of weather. I love this Garmin 710 OTR. GPS is great. He said, I just saw your video about the detachment from the red line. Oh yeah, that's great. Thomas Morgan actually taught me that. It's called a Chicago line. If y'all haven't seen that, you can get them at the truck stops. They're like $50. But what it is, it's an airline that connects to your glide hand, your red line, and it has a tip on the end to fill your tires up. So you can air your own tires up. You don't need a truck stop to air your tires up. You don't need to call breakdown, cost your company money, or cost you money by sitting there waiting. Instead of waiting for hours for somebody to come, you pick up a trailer that's got a flat tire or a low tire, air them up. Not only will it save your company money, it's going to save you money, and it's also going to save you time. You know what I'm saying? It's going to save you time. Time is money, y'all. Time is money. And it can keep you from getting a DOT violation. You know what I'm saying? So y'all keep that in mind. But I'm glad you watched that video. I'm glad that helped you out. All right, so when you're driving a mess, right now I do not have my hazards on, no. But the other day when I came through, there was so much snow blowing, and the wind was so strong that I almost could not, visibility was low, I almost couldn't see. So then I had to, had to slow it down. And I had to put my hazards on. So sometimes you got to put your hazards on. Pull over if necessary. If the winds become, too strong to safely operate your truck, just find a safe place to pull over and wait for the conditions to improve. They usually don't take long to do it. Like this morning I got up and I started a little later than I wanted to because it was, the winds were really strong and it was dark. So I waited a little longer than I normally do. Plus I had to hit the hours anyway. But anyways, sometimes you got to make that decision. Appreciate all y'all watching. Y'all let me know where you're watching from. We got 14 people watching today. Got 5 thumbs ups in the house. At least 5 y'all are enjoying this video. Got a Love's up here at 49 miles. I'm going to stop there and fill up. And then at the 298, there's a Walmart, a little truck stop next to Walmart. I'm going to stop at that truck stop and go ahead and stack back up. Man, big truck transforms in southwest South Dakota. I bet it is getting hammered out there. Wow. Oh, there we go. Got a couple of thumbs up now. Appreciate that. Drexel, North Carolina. Washington State's watching. Appreciate that. Appreciate that comment, y'all. Let me know where y'all at. Let me know how the weather is there, too. That way everybody that's watching can say, hey, oh, I see in this state the weather's bad, or this state the weather's bad. Sun's coming up a little bit here. What are the temperatures? Mine still says 0 degrees. It don't show me negative, so it's probably negative. The wind chill is 25 to 30 degrees negative, they said. Right here where I'm at. But yeah, I'm going to stop at the Love's and use the restroom and let it fill up. 65 degrees in Florida. Wow. It's cold in Texas, huh? What degrees is it, Michael? So did they not load you till 6 o'clock, Maravio? What happened with that yesterday? Did they finally get you loaded? 32 in Texas, wow. 37 in North Carolina, okay. Upper Wisconsin, what's the temperature in Wisconsin, buddy? Oh, good, good deal. Did you find that double loves I was talking about with the Soul Man's Barbecue? Gina Martin in the house. What's going on? She says she's in Michigan, middle of nowhere. And early 34. Sometimes you gotta take them. (14 degrees). Oh wow. Yeah, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Be safe out there, Miss Martin. Be safe. That's the name of the game, is Arrive Alive, y'all. No problem, Leatherman. I'll catch you next time. Wow, you down at Billy said it's 15 below where he's at. That's cold. This negative weather's cold. I don't care who you are. Below zero is cold. God, -7, actually -37 with the wind chill. Yeah, I feel you. The wind chill here is like that 25 to 35 below. Hey, don't be upset at that, Eugenia Martin. She said she had a call and said she can't go. No, that's smart. Sometimes you don't know, you don't go. That's what makes you. That's what's going to make you a good truck driver, to call those hard calls. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to say, hey, be a better woman, a better man, and say, I can't do it. I got to shut it down. That's going to keep you from hurting yourself or hurting somebody. So that's good. Good call, Eugenia Martin. Good, good. That's good. We be rolling around the plane like tough. Yes, I'm used to flying through here, but not today, son, not today. Keep it on about 60. Another thing when you're driving in this mess or in high winds, you don't want to lose your cruise control. You don't want to use that either. Well, good morning, Earl. Y'all see how that Be Transformed Bible Believer's got his name's lit up in the comments, green? What that is, he joined my membership. If you join my membership, it helps to support the channel. The super chat y'all give, go to support the channel, but the memberships also help. It's like $2 a month. It helps me get my apps, and it helps me be able to keep putting out videos every day for y'all and help y'all succeed. And that's why I started this channel. So any super chat y'all give or any membership you join, it does help, so I can keep putting videos out for y'all. Also, I'm also offering a mentor membership if you're a new driver. And I train drivers, so you should come over to Rosedale. But if you can't for some reason come to Rosedale, you're not in the hiring area, or you're with a trainer that you don't trust, you can join my mentor membership. It's like $10 a month for that one. The regular one is $2, but the one for 10 is I'll mentor you and I will coach you daily. You actually get my personal phone number, not a Google number, but my real phone number, so you can call me. And I'm out here driving all day long, every day. Unless I'm at home on my 34, or unless I'm asleep, my phone's on, the headset's right here. Call me and I will guide you and I will teach you and I'll do everything I can. We've got a few members in the house today. One Busted Trucker and Be Transformed Believer is watching. I seen their names lit up. So both y'all, thank y'all so much for your contribution and helping out. Appreciate it. Earl said it's freezing in Chicago. Yeah, I heard Chicago was getting hammered. I think everywhere is getting a lot of snow, no matter where you're at. Kansas ain't really getting none. This is just for last week. It's the year, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna stop at the Loves and get fuel, and then I'm gonna stop at the Walmart. There's a Walmart here in Kansas. Got a truck stop right next to it, so definitely. Earl says it's blowing snow. Michael said, you turned me into a driver, Shawn, and trained me almost a year now. And I'm still driving. Man, that's good. You're doing really good, Michael. You've done awesome, brother. I'm really proud of you. I'm glad I had the opportunity to train you, man. I like when I get to train drivers and I get to see them grow over the years and become successful. That's something I really have a passion of doing, and that's the reason I started training. It's not for the money, it's for the, I like really helping, the money too, but I like helping people. And then I started the YouTube channel just to put out the videos. I never thought we'd have, 55,000, almost 56,000 subscribers. So, I mean, that's really cool. I really appreciate every one of y'all that watched and has helped. And eventually, y'all, a few things I'm going to work on. I'm going to work, I've said it, I've been putting it off, but I'm going to work on writing a book for new drivers. I think there needs to be like a manual, a training manual I'm going to try to work on. And also I'm going to work on, in the next couple of years, opening a driving school. Hopefully, if God willing, everything works out, I'm going to do that. I'm going to open a driving school and start teaching people better. I believe that drivers are not educated like they should be out here. There's a lot of factory mills are just putting drivers through school, and they put them out here, and I see it. I see it every day on Rex. You see it on the shows like Bonehead Truckers, and it's not that I don't like Bonehead Truckers. He's helping people too by putting them out there, showing them the mistakes they make so they don't make them. But you see all the mistakes. We got to teach these drivers. We've got to show them, and we've got to help them. That's what I want to do. That's what my channel's about, and that's what I'm about, is helping people and helping to see. Because I believe if you help your fellow neighbor, help yourself. The Bible says to love your neighbor as you love yourself. Do unto others as you have them do unto you. You see them struggling backing, get out and ask, hey, you want me to help guide you back? Don't get in their truck and do it for them. And if they say no, then no. But if they need you as a spotter, don't just sit there and video them and make fun of them. Get out and help them. You know what I mean? You see somebody doing something, try to help them. Some drivers don't want to hear it. And, I hate that. But you got to be careful, too, because I see drivers out here. I see them. I know myself, I gained 100 pounds out here driving, and then I lost 60 pounds, and I'm still overweight. I'm still trying to lose another 40, but I see drivers go in, and they're ordering all this bad food, and they got all this candy, and they're overweight. And I want to say, hey, you're killing yourself. But I can't, because the Southern gentleman in me says, like, hey, Shawn, it's kind of rude. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. So I choose to put out videos instead. And if people want to watch the channel, they can. I show y'all what I eat and how I eat and the progress of me losing weight. And hopefully I'm going to lose another 40 so I can actually say I lost 100 pounds trucking. That's my goal. I gained 100 pounds out here. It took a long time. It may take a long time to lose it, but I'm trying. No problem, Michael Moravio. You be good. Yeah, Michael Moravio's wife is in Detroit. She's in Michigan somewhere, Belleville or somewhere like that. Yeah, right south of Detroit. That's where his wife's at, Eugenia. I think it's Belleville. I appreciate all y'all watching. I appreciate everybody subscribing to the channel. I'm going to get back off here and turn some music on and keep it going. It's Struggle Off Shawn, baby. Let's get it.